Hello everyone, today's going to be my spoiler movie review of Shrek 2. And I'm going to do this a little short today because life got in the way again. And also my first couple reviews video I did recording was way too long. And also ran out of time. Even editing it, I still ran out of time. So I'm going to cut this a little bit short today. So probably about 10 minutes. So anyway guys, this is going to be what I like, what I don't like, and what I think of the movie, and what I think of the movie, and basically what's going to happen after, what's going to happen to these characters. This is a very character development film as well. First of all, I love Shrek and Fiona's relationship. Love the idea that Fiona never told Shrek that she turned an ogre, and never told her family. Never told her family that she turned an ogre. Also, never told her family that she married an ogre and lives in a swamp. Not a luxury life, pretty much. And I love the idea that the father does not like Shrek at all. Shrek does not like Fiona's father. The mother is okay. She's fine. I think she's finding Fiona. She's happy. They're shocked. Everyone is shocked that happened. What happened? And I love the idea that the baby cried. There's like a little joke at the part where they arrive, and then of course there's a baby cried. So I thought that was funny. So anyway, I love the idea they did this, and the idea that the father is also working with the villain. The villain in the movie is the fairy godmother in Prince Charming. Fairy godmother is the mother of Prince Charming, which is actually Fiona's love interest. That was her first crush, and that's what she wanted to be with before she met Shrek and before she went to the dungeon. She was locked in the dungeon. And that was the plan. The plan was to get Prince Charming up to the dungeon and then take Fiona, and then of course true love at first, first kiss or whatever. That's where they're going for. And of course didn't go that way at all. Shrek found her, and now they're together, they're married, and are happy, and they're going to meet the family, meet Fiona's parents, and the kingdom, and it's very the opposite of what Shrek actually is. Shrek also find out that Prince Charming was her love interest at the Diary. I love that one very much. Also, the idea of the father also being a frog at the end. At the end of the movie, we found out that it foreshadowed the whole way in the movie. I love the idea of the father accept forgiveness. He realizes that Shrek is happy. Fiona, but most importantly, is her daughter's happy with Shrek. She's happy with him. She's happy becoming an ogre. She has no problem with it. Even Shrek tries to fix it, but the father jumps in, tries to hire an assassin, and hires Puss in Boots. I love Puss in Boots. I love Puss in Boots very much. We'll get into him more later in the franchise, and then of course the spinoff, because that's where he's in mostly, is spinoff films, which are very good. I love spinoff movies very much. So yeah. But the idea of Shrek trying to fix it, even used for a godmother who is the antagonist, who doesn't like him at all. She does not like him at all. She uses him and pushes him out the door. Says, "You're an ogre. There's no fairy tale for ogres. There's no fairy tale for ogres. You're not the one. Fiona doesn't want you. Why would she want you? Why would she want you?" And all that. And the idea of you turning her into an ogre, she turned an ogre, is like disgrace against the fairy tale law or whatever that truth is against. And the idea they broke in, they get what they try to find. They find a potion. They find a potion that says happily ever after, I believe, or fairy tale, and it's a fairy tale thing. And the idea that the donkey drinks potion first, Shrek drinks potion, and they both fall unconscious. The next day they wake up, and we find out that Shrek is human, which I think is kind of cool. I made Shrek human, and then Donkey is a stallion, which is kind of funny. And then Fiona, she also turned human, but it's temporarily. It works for until midnight, so it works until 48 hours. Give me 48 hours or 48 hours, and then whoever kisses beyond 48 hours, you either stay as that person or you turn into who you are. So Shrek tries to go back to the kingdom to find Fiona, and the fairy godmother jumps in, and then lies to him, and then Fiona meets up with Prince Charming. who Prince Charming's playing as Shrek. And she does not buy it at all, period. She does not buy it at all. And she doesn't think that's Shrek at all, period. But she doesn't want to expose it yet. She kind of wants to slowly get into this, but she doesn't know what Shrek really is. And the idea that Shrek and Donkey are kicked out from the kingdom, from the fairy godmother, and they really find out who they really are and what the king's plan is. King has no plan. He's just doing whatever the fairy godmother tells him to do, and that's the idea for it. Backfires. They're imprisoned, and then I love the idea that the far, far away is Hollywood. This is Hollywood. This is also very well done. How they did there's MTV, there's E! News, there's Hollywood reporters, all this royalty and all that, the red carpet. It's all modern, but still feels like a fairy tale. Very well done for what they did. So then, of course, Gingy and the gang, Gingy, Pinocchio, the Free Little Pig, the Free Blind Mice come in, try to help Shrek get out, escape, and find Fiona. They tell Gingy, call the Muffin Man. Call the Muffin Man, made this huge kaiju-like gingerbread man to come in and storm the castle. Love the ending in this movie. The third act of this movie is so well done. It's very well done. It's not highly action-paced. To me it is, but it's very well done for what they did. Besides the first one, this one did a great job of bringing in all the gang pretty much, and then we're here to save Fiona and get Fiona out of there. Also, the dad, Fiona's father, realizes that he made the wrong choice. That she actually knows that Charming knows. She knows Charming's not, that Shrek's not charming at all, or Charming's not Shrek at all. And he even tells Fairy Godmother about it. Says she knows too much. I have a potion, and it's seductive, and whatever happens, it will bring to her, it will control her, and she will not even think that my son is my son, that you think my son is Shrek, and he will stay with it. And that's the idea for it. But Fiona tells her father that I really miss Shrek. I know that's not Shrek. I really miss him. I was really happy for him. I was really happy. And then father realizes it, and he switches potions. He drinks potion while she drinks his drink. And now there's this little dance scene that Fiona and Prince Charming have, and it's just really well done because the fairy godmother is also a very big British comedian, and she also does music. She also is a singer, and she sings this movie, and then she kind of uses a way to make this third act become the beginning. This is the beginning of the third act. We're getting to the point where climatically something's really gonna happen, or something bad's gonna happen. We don't know. We really don't know what's gonna happen. And then now Fiona beats it. The gang breaks in and try to find Fiona. He's there. Shrek's there as a human being. Let him. Fiona? Huh? I'm Shrek. I'm the one. That ain't Shrek. I'm Shrek. I'm here. This is me. This is me, Fiona. I even changed myself for you. She's happy for it. She said, I want to go back to you as an ogre and me as an ogre. And of course, that's where it kind of it becomes this really love story pretty much. The fairy godmother tries to defeat Shrek, tries to defeat Fiona, but Fiona's father gets in the way. He gets shot by her wand, turns into a frog, and that's where the frog comes in from. Foreshadow for the movie is the wife tells our first date was at the lily pond. Thought that was kind of cute how they did that. And there's another scene where he's fixing to appoint Puss in Boots as the assassin at the bad guy bar, and he sees this female frog who says, have you met before? And he says, no, sorry, not really, no. And of course, all that foreshadowing, all that happening. But then he realizes that he made a wrong mistake, and he's happy. He sees Fiona happy for her. And the idea of him turning to a frog and not staying human, I like that very much. I like how they stay with that. I love the idea that Shrek's a creature, an ogre, transformed human, and wants to go back to an ogre. They do go back to ogres, and they fall in love, and they they, of course, live happily ever after. And then there's this big song that's by Ricky Martin, and I don't remember the song top of my head. I call it Superstition because I call it Superstition. It's something else. I can't remember what the title's called. Very popular song that Donkey and Puss in Boots sing, and at the end was kind of cool and all that. And then the one thing I like the movie is, one thing I did not like the movie is, not a lot. I'll say one thing I did not like the movie to me is Prince Charming is a brat. But I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it, but I have some problem with it. But you do get to understand the fairy godmother, she's gone. She's dead. She turns up bubbles, and then she has glasses and a wand where the wand deflected and defeated her. And then we see Prince Charming broken. He's broken. Her mom's gone. And now, what's he going to do now? He's still alive. He's still alive. What's going to happen now? And that's where the third movie comes in. The third movie comes in, and that's when Prince Charming becomes the bad guy. And I have to say, for without a doubt, Prince Charming, hit or miss. I like him, but there's some misses for me for that. Another miss, too, is it's not really a big problem. It's kind of a nitpick, actually. The gang doesn't really do much. The Pinocchio, and Gingerbread Man don't really do much to save Shrek. Shrek and Donkey and Puss in Boots actually get out fine. Actually get out fine. So they don't really need them, but they kind of need them at the third act. But that's because it's comical, and plus the characters are just super funny and well done and all that. So that's the only issue I have in the movie. But anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this spoiler review of Shrek 2, and I highly recommend to see it. And yeah, leave a like, comment to leave suggestions for future suggestions. Also subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and